So here we are in Thailand, our host country this year. Just Putapan is, of course, returning. He has been here like the entire time. I hope you guys appreciate that. And this year we're getting another For Eve mashup. This time it's Situationship. MJ is sticking to his formula of simple and sweet 2D backgrounds, but I think this one is really cute. And it actually does involve a slight bit of 3D as well this year. So yet another iconic entry in the Thai legacy of Just Dance Vision. This is number 1. Thailand. Now we go on to Peru. So people in the Discord will know this, but I have a bit of a thing against Peru after they did a troll upload of their mashup to a much more inappropriate song. This is Kiss and Call by Bling One, and most of this relies on the fact that Bling One is a Peruvian K-pop group. They are being represented by Mudix, the new, I guess, like stage name of GR Star Z, with their real entry, not the troll entry. This is number 2, Peru. Now we move swiftly on to Japan. Japan made their JDVision debut last year with Night Running. Toaster JD is back once again to represent her country with the song I Want to Be a Kimono by Chogakuse. It's a furry song. It's a song about furries, so I don't know how our demographics overlap, but if there are any furries in the audience tonight, this is definitely your entry. With that being said, give your warmest welcome to the proverbial stage. It's Japan. So now we go to Scotland, beautiful Scotland, here we are. Scotland this year is represented by last year's Little Zilla as well as Ari. They're representing Scotland with the song Immaterial by Sophie as sort of a tribute to the late producer that influenced a lot of the music you hear today. So it is not the first time a deceased artist has been featured. It won't be the first time this stream that you will see a deceased artist. But with all of that, this is number 4, Scotland. Alright, now moving swiftly on to Israel. Israel made their JDVision debut last year with Unicorn. Now, Shabby Fanmaids has returned to represent his country with the song Bar Li Zariz by Ronnie Duani. With its completely 3D background, this has been a very popular contender with the community. Anyone in the audience scared of flying is recommended to look away now, as this may prove very scary for you. Buckle your seatbelts for number 5. It's Israel. Well, now we move on to East USA, which features Soda from last year's West USA, and this year they are being represented by the song Only Love Can Save Us Now by Kesha. This is one of my favorite songs in the competition, and the mashup is, if I could choose a word, it would be artful. It's an artful mashup. But anyways, this is Soda, Valen Dancer, Motherlode Man, and Leo at number 6, East USA. Okay, now we move on to Germany. Germany is returning from 2023, where they debuted. This team features Markuna and Einfach Azad, and this year they're doing the song Dollar Signs by Katja Krasavic. Guys, I've been learning so many pronunciations. Let me know how I'm doing. This is probably one of the highest ranked 2D mashups out of the whole competition. Incredibly smooth. I'm sure you're going to be endlessly entertained watching it. Can you tell I don't have a script? Anyway, this is number 7, Germany. Now we move on to Canada. Canada is yet another country that has been here from the very beginning. Alice is back this year representing her country with the song Love Bomb by D3R. This mashup comes as a result of weeks of effort and conscious improvement in what is being called Canada's best mashup yet. And I have to say, this one was incredibly popular and very well liked when it came out. At number 08, get very excited for Canada. Well, hello, Venezuela. Venezuela made their debut in 2022 and have returned ever since. The Pro 6 is back alongside Dero Parpio with a mashup to the song Versos de Placer. See guys, I took Spanish at school, I'm not that bad. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, this is a really cool and atmospheric mashup, and it was the first to release in full 3D. Well, this year of course we've had plenty of 3D mashups before this, but you get what I mean. Give it your all for number 9, Venezuela. So now we go over to Italy. Italy weren't here last year, but they were here in 2022, so this is a comeback for Italy. This is Ale is back alongside
Cucchiaio
with the song Ma che idea, and if I had to choose a word for this mashup, it would be charming. It's very charming, and it puts you in a very good mood. It's also very patriotic with the repeated use of the Italian flag, but I digress. This is number 10, Italy. We go on to 11. Brazil has always been here. Last year they did Erva Venenosa, which you heard in the flag parade. This year they're doing a song which translates to Brave New Chip. It's quite a departure from what Brazil usually does, but I think it will pay off. Dark, it's glitchy, it's futuristic. There's 3D in it, which is really good. This mashup definitely makes me feel like I'm being brainwashed by Neuralink, so there's that. This is Lemonade Aquarium, Sem Creatividade, JJ, Just Yuki, and Justin. Let me catch my breath. Brazil! So, now we move on to number 12. This is Poland, a newcomer, a new country, another one. They are being represented for the first time ever by Under12 with the song Strony Słońce. I think I'm saying that right. Now, Kayla said this mashup was giving oldie back to school advert, and I think once you watch the mashup, you'll understand what he's talking about, but it's still a really, really good mashup and a very good debut for Poland. So, this is number 12, Poland. Now we move on to Bulgaria. So Bulgaria is a relatively fresh face in JDVision. They debuted last year with Thunder by Dara, and now we have another Dara song. It is Kuvone Chu. I sounded very Caucasian trying to pronounce that, but they are being represented again by Zarko, TG, and Astalia. And if you are a fan of hyper-realistic brick, then this mashup is the one for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is number 13, Bulgaria. Now we move on to a new country. This is India, being represented for the first time by Potato Land, who previously represented the US. He's representing the country with the song Let's Nacho, with Nacho translating from Hindi as dance. So very, very fitting for a Just Dance competition. Anyways, without further ado, and for the very first time in JDVision history, this is number 15, India. Now we go to Chile. Chile is a mashup I don't really have much information about because within, I would say, 48 hours of joining, and they joined after the deadline, Soy Helios had already finished the mashup. So this is Ultra Solo, and this is the first time that Chile is being represented since 2022. So without any further ado, this is number 15, Chile. So this is kind of awkward because I am on this team. We are back from last year's Valerie, me, Howler, and Mime, and Kava. We are representing beautiful sunny England with the song Maria by Dua Lipa. I don't really know exactly what I had in mind when making this, other than my usual Apple Motion particle systems. Guys, I really need to learn Blender. Anyways, this is number 16, England, featuring me. Now we go on to Philippines, who continue the tradition of being here every year except last year. Vince is here, taking over the reins from Classy JD, representing his country with the song Ama Ka Bulgara by Meme Entrata. This falls into the category, much like Romania, which we'll see later, of simple but really, really well done. It's 60 FPS, so you get a point from me on that. It's an extremely solid entry with a very good choreography, so back from the grave, it's Philippines. Well, okay, now we are off to New Zealand for our next entry. This is the first time ever that New Zealand is being represented in JDVision. Representing is Rebate Man with the song White Lines by 660. I'm going to say it's a more unapologetically upbeat tune compared to the others we've heard tonight. And now I'm just going to say, if anyone here is a fan of the spin-off games, then this mashup is definitely going to be the one for you. Anyways, without further ado, give it up for New Zealand. Now this is another new country. This is the first time ever that Romania is participating. They are being represented by Adrian with the song Digital Heartbeat. It's one of the later mashups that was released, but simply from the song alone, it has captured the hearts, yes, pun intended, of many of the JDVision audience. The song is all about rejecting humanity, which is slightly scary if you look too deeply into it, but I will shut my mouth for 19. Romania. Okay, so now we move on to Greece. Greece is a new country. John is representing Greece with the song Identity Crisis by Tamta. Can I just say, probably one of the most hyped I've ever been for a teaser in JDVision. This is glitchy, it's dark, it's quite like Brazil, so I don't know if there's a theme going on there. Somewhat like Romania, so I don't know if there's a sort of theme of being glitchy and being futuristic. But I'm here for it and I'm living for it. This is number 20, Greece. So we move on to number 21, Netherlands. Netherlands has always been here, but representational ownership passed from the hero over to Just Tim last year, who is back again, representing his country with the song Heart on Fire with blanks, and it is the second time we have seen blanks in JDVision. One word to describe this mashup would be vinyl. Lots of it. This is number 21, Netherlands. We now go on to West USA. This is Avro Cage Mashup's Jojo Rio, I think I'm saying that right, and Dancing Pug Thing, aka Pug, representing the country with the song Style by Taylor Swift. This mashup has everything style. It has style gas, it has mixed style, it has style hotels. I fear if they win, they're going to turn this into Style Vision. Everyone, this is number 22, West USA. Okay, moving on to 23, the second last country. This is Russia, being represented for the first time by, well, you can read the username, I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. They are representing their country with the song Monetochka, which translates to self-harm. So, you know, happy Sunday, everyone. That's a very nice topic, but I don't have much more information for this because this is another team who finished their mashup literally within 48 hours of signing up. So, without further ado, this is number 23. Russia. So Mexico is another country that was here in 2021 and 2022 like Italy, but wasn't here in 2023. So Eduardo Involted is back this year, and I am afraid he is back with a banger. This was one of the last mashups to release, but was nevertheless received extremely well. I have nothing sarcastic or funny to say about it. It's just a really good mashup with 3D and a fan-made coach in it at the beginning. Be excited and contestants be very scared for 24, Mexico.